Hello everyone, welcome. We have arrived at our signature segment, See the Stories. Now we're gonna talk about with pediatrician now about cow's milk, where it's often considered as a nutritious choice for children, providing a full range of nutrients and energy.
But what should we do if our child is allergic to it? Now, what are the symptoms and how they can be treated? Now, joining us in our studio, as mentioned before, a pediatrician, Dr. Shela Putri Sundawa, to discuss more about the topic. Dr. Shela, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
So, the question is, what is cow milk's allergy and how does it different than, the lactose intolerance?
Okay, so cow's milk allergy and lactose intolerance is two distinct problems.
Okay.
The other one is a reaction, immune reaction to allergen, which is the cow's milk protein. And the other one, the lactose intolerance, is the inability of our digestive system to digest the sugar form of lactose.
The sugar form of lactose.
Yes.
So when we say allergy, the body gonna react to it,
Yes.
and then the lactose intolerance is basically your digestive system unable to process that sugar.
Exactly.
Interesting.
That's right.
Okay. Now, can you now tell us then the symptoms in kids, especially when they're having these allergies?
Okay, so because it is an immune reaction, then the symptoms could be anywhere in our body, not only the digestive tract. Yeah?
Oh.
If it is in the digestive tract, it can show as a recurrent vomiting or reflux, and then it can also show as a constipation or diarrhea. But in other system, like the skin, yeah, we can see that there will be eczema, some severe eczema, it could happen. And then in respiratory tract, it can be like a prolonged symptom of rhinitis or sneezing, and then it could be like coughing, or it can also exacerbate into an asthma problem.
Wow. And we'll take it a step further. How can then we know that the child is having allergies other than maybe, oh, this is probably there's a bacteria or viruses? Can we tell from just looking at the kid, or do we have to take them to a pediatrician?
Yes, so
Check.
usually we will try to look at the age of the child first, okay? So usually the cow's milk allergy happen in infancy. So the first time they try the cow's milk, right? So after like maybe a week, the symptoms may be started, or it can be less than a week.
Okay.
Yeah, but if it persists, then we may think if we already cure if we are thinking about the infectious, and then we treat them like we give them antibiotic or we give them other drugs to cure the infection. However, it still persists.
Right.
Then maybe we will think about the cow's milk. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So when do children usually develop these cow's milk allergies, and how long can they last?
Okay. So usually it begins in infancy.
Okay.
So it can start very fast according to the reaction, as immediate as less than an hour. But it can also start within a week after we are introducing the cow's milk.
Oh, so within a week you can see the symptoms?
Yes.
Okay. So not always right away?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, not always right away,
Okay.
according to the immune reaction. And then if it happened that the reaction happened, then what we can do is that it's not always right away. So we can see it may be progressing, yeah? Maybe at first it will be a diarrhea, and then if we treat it's not getting better. The diarrhea may be continue into another problem like a growth failure. Then because because the kids still receive the cow's milk protein, which
Right.
made them allergic to it. Yes.
Okay. So you're saying that usually, or most cases, they will develop during infancy.
Yes, correct.
Can it develop later than that?
Well, it is very rare.
Very rare.
Yes, because as we can see, it is an immune reaction, right? If it is an immune reaction, then it means that the first time we introduce it, then the body will see the protein as the threat in our body. So the immune reaction will be happening. It will happen systematically, and if we or usually kids drink milk during their infancy because it's sometimes the mother cannot give breast milk, then we give them the cow's milk. Yeah.
Okay.
So usually when we start the cow's milk, it will happen during that time. So that is very rare. Why? Because the older the kids, the lesser they will drink milks.
True.
Yes. So if you usually introduce the cow's milk later, and this is a very interesting finding in research. Yeah, if we introduce cow's milk earlier during the infancy, it will increase the risk of kids getting cow's milk allergy.
Increase?
Yes, increase.
Okay.
But if we delay the reintroduction of cow's milk allergy, like if we give them exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months,
Right.
then maybe we don't give anything other than a complementary food, solid food, and then we just introduce them to cow's milk at 1 year old. It's very rare because the study is that the earlier you introduce the cow's milk protein, the higher the chance of the kids will be cow's milk allergy.
Okay.
So is there any way we can prevent such a allergic reaction to such an infant?
Okay, yes, there are, in this case, for cow's milk allergy, yeah, and for the cow's milk allergy protein, and you know, in our body, there's what we call as microbiome. Microbiome is the normal bacteria in our digestive tract, yeah, and the first thing that we can try so that the risk of allergy can be reduced is that how to make the microbiome as healthy as possible. Yeah. So yes. So first of all, is if you can choose, if the mother can choose what kind of method of delivering baby, is it cesarean section or natural birth? Choose natural birth because it will reduce the risk of getting allergic. The microbiome is a better microbiome.
Okay.
And then the second one, if it's possible, give breastfeeding exclusively for 6 months. Yeah, and if in any chance the baby have to drink cow's milk because of some reason, maybe health reason from the mother, maybe you can ask the doctor to give an alternative, the hypoallergenic form of the cow's milk, because there are other options that is
Such
available.
as?
You know, the milk that is extensive hydrolyzed protein. So it's a different kind of protein than the cow's milk protein.
Oh.
So it's a different form of formula milk for baby.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a smaller protein. Yeah.
That could work.
Yes.
Just to kind of prevent, to avoid
Yes.
the kids having the allergy.
Yes.
Now, this is I'm just thinking because again, if you want to find out about something, you know, allergies and all that, there's a thing that you can do. You can run a test, and then they're gonna give you a reading of what kind of allergies you have. Now, can we do that with this too, as a let's say preventative measures for the kid? You know, have it run some tests so we can know whether this kid is gonna be does this kid have any allergic reactions to cow milks or not?
Okay.
Can we have? Is there a test like that?
Yeah, there
There
is
is.
a test like that. But however, you know, as I mentioned earlier, there are two reactions of how the immune system works as cow's milk protein happen, right? The immediate reaction with using some, what we call is the IgE reaction, the immediate reaction, and the other is the non-IgE reaction. If we are using the blood allergic test, then we can only be sure about the IgE reaction. Meanwhile, the other non-IgE reaction, which is the more plenty of the problem, the proportion of the kid who gets, we cannot diagnose it from the blood. But we can use other option, other tests, which is the elimination and provocation test. So the simple method is that for 2 weeks to 4 weeks, the kids eliminate all cow's milk and its product. Yeah, gone. And then we see during these 2 to 4 weeks, is there any symptoms that persist or the symptom is gone. So if it is gone, then we may provoke it, and if the symptoms reappear, then we can be sure that it is the cow's milk allergic that causes it.
Which one is more efficient, in your opinion?
The elimination and
Oh,
provocation.
that one is more.
Yeah, that's a gold standard.
Oh, okay. So you guys are doing that.
I was just wondering, like, is there any reasoning you choose, like, let's say the mother having difficulty with the breastfeeding, is there a reasoning why would one choose to substitute it with cow's milk instead of any other milk? Or
Okay. During the less than 1 year old, the only available form of formula milk is the formula milk that is derived from the cow's milk protein. Yes, so the other animal source, there is none available, like goat, no, there is none available. But there is other form, the plant form of the cows, like cow's milk, but it's slightly different because it's soya formulae. Yeah, so during that infancy, the 0 to 1 year old, yeah, the only available resource of animal protein is that the formula.
That's why.
Yeah, the cow's milk formula. That's why they used it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, guys, we are still going to have more discussion with Dr. Shela, but we're going to take a quick break right now. Don't you go anywhere, because when we come back again, we're going to continue this very, very interesting discussion about cow's milk and allergies in kids. Stay tuned.